to do the honors. We are underway here in Tallahassee between the Noles and the Cavaliers. And the first swing comes out of the middle for Virginia, out of Jasmine Robinson. Out of the back row, there is Reagan Innist.
10 to 12 more feet as an attack.
Third-year veteran who's averaging more kills per set on a higher efficiency than in any season of her career so far. Now to the outside go the Seminoles and Henke. Innist this time takes some speed off. Nothing off speed about that swing, and Yane Henke is on the board. Best all-around scorers in the Atlantic Coast Conference, right up there with Olivia Babcock and Flor Marie Heredia Colon in Miami. Out of the middle, there's a swing once again for number 15 in orange, Jasmine Robinson. Kate Johnson, the Gainesville native and one of the veterans on that roster, back to serve. Back row, Innist rejected. Nenu Kapia with a second block. How dare you try to pull me out of the offense as Henke herself goes back to serve, averaging 4.5 kills per set. She's got a couple here to pace the Noles in this opener. Point to Virginia, that ball was down. Who have paced the offenses so far. And here's an opportunity for Florida State off the overpass. The new Kapia turned back though. Now reversing the flow to Whalen, kept alive by Hogan. Out of system for Booth. Good swing, high off the block and down. A season ago, spent the first couple of years of her career with the Lady Vols. Florida State looks to run the bit. That is picked up. Katie Barrier with the pancake. Innist rolls the out of system over. How about that stuff block by Lauren Bowie?
Virginia coach Shannon Wells calls Lauren Booth one of the best right side blockers in the ACC.
Terrific first set in large form for Innist. And a couple of errors here, and now the first ball contact starting to fall apart a bit for Virginia. Henke goes off speed, has it swatted back over and out by Lang.
We're not going to stop Henke and Filimao in this match, but we have to be able to shut down everybody else in this Florida State team.
She said, contain them and nobody else can career. Booth. Good looking swing out of the back row by Cadence Booth. And that's just smart. Yane Henke, everybody was playing on their back foot, expecting plenty of pop. It is kill number 4 for Yane Henke, joining Kylene Filimawa as the leading Seminole scorers. Good first ball there. Innist, though, is turned back by Lexi Mason.
The match.
And when you think about how Virginia spread the ball around, how much of that has led to Innist even getting a one-on-one look?
It's huge because it opens things up for that left pin, because as a blocker, you can't key in.
Johnson, who hails from Gainesville, you don't think she has some desire to notch a win in Tallahassee? And they are one step closer to doing just that. The Cavaliers. These teams have switched sides as they do after each set. Nenu Kapia gets the swing out of the middle, and that is still alive. Katie Barrier gets it back into play, but that would have taken 4 contacts to get it across. Noles will send Nellie Stevenson back to serve. Stevenson coming off her season-high 31 assists against Cal. There's Innist again. I thought the Cavaliers players had a point there, but all right. Off the back row, Innist trying to snipe the sideline. She got it. We have seen all night long from Virginia. Man, it really makes a difference. Here's Reed going deep to Yamamoto. And look at that roof over there, turning back Kylene Filimawa.
Oh, teaming up. Look at this press, putting up a brick wall, but that...
All of a sudden, Kaylin Russ back to serve. That's a pretty good serve by Kaylin Russ. Reagan Innist turns it down the line. 11 for Innist, who leads all scorers tonight so far. Lead down to 2 for the Noles here in this second set. Oh, what a decision that was to reverse the flow by Stevenson. Back and forth lead between 2 and 3 now for Florida State as the Noles enter the red zone, 4 points away from equalizing the match. Reagan Ennis, it doesn't matter where she is.
It's a high trajectory that she's going to have.
Oh, Florida State did a nice job keeping that ball off the floor. More of that service pressure by Virginia, and that's a good decision by Nanu Kapia.
As a middle, this is your favorite shot to put down. You go up on that.
In addition to an ace from Nellie Stevenson, how about 3 aces for Mio Yamamoto? Why not? Ace, ace, second set Seminoles. 25-21, the Noles respond 25-19.
But serving come from those two players who, again, were the 4th and 5th option last year. It just speaks to how hard they have worked this offseason.
Yeah, it speaks to the development in the gym here in Tallahassee as we get going in set number 3. Henke with the swing, dug up by Ennis. And there's Cadence Booth, turned back by Mason. Ennis is just going to shove it from the back row. Athletic set there by Stevenson to Mason, and the freshman sneaks that ball through the block for the opening point.
Giving Florida State a lift. Double block is there, but they hadn't sealed the net. She sees that. It's that block.
Overpass put down by Henke. Overpasses and free balls are those golden opportunities that
to the court to take away that angle.
Henke serves once more, and Philly Maua fed with the overpass. 15 kills on 24 swings. They just entered the red zone. Robinson. Now Mason. It's a really good second ball there to Ennis, who does what she can with it. Ennis, there's another kill for the freshman, number 14. 2 different types of balls that she gets. Never matter for the freshman. Mason. Boy, Florida State is really intentionally working Mason off the right here. Joust at the net. And knocked back down by Caroline Lang. Their double-double, by the way, 12 kills, 12 digs. And there's Lang throwing it down out of the middle. And there's Virginia. Again, they run a 5-2, so the setters are going to sub for each other. Zoe Dode works the front row. Then she'll go back to serve and be subbed for by Hannah Scott. It's a different look. What is it about that 5-2 look that you think Virginia likes with the personnel they have on the floor?
Well, it gives them the option for your setter to be an offensive threat in the front row. And also, the thing I like about the 5-2, it allows your setters to get into a rhythm with them.
But wow, the service pressure by Florida State has really had that first contact broken down by Virginia really toward the end of the second set on, and it's been all Florida State ever since.
And the other reason Virginia is playing that 5-2 is really for the passing.
Considering all of those passing weapons is quite something. There's Caroline Lang.
It's just affecting both sides of the game right now, offensively and defensively.
A strong serve there. Dode pushes to the pin. Whalen. Well, that's unconventional. Down bounce. The Noles will take it, trying to go up 2-1. Couple of handfuls of set points. And a miscommunication by the Cavaliers. Opportunity for the Noles. And Kapia will register the kill.
That violation.
And the offense has been pristine for Philly Maua over the last few weeks. And she and Henke have engineered another strong match for the Noles.
Takes out the Virginia defense.
Bowie. Rejected. Ewing and Henke.
Low and fast over the net, setting up inside.
The run of form that she has been on for some time. We'll see if that block continues to assert itself here in this fourth set. Ennis runs out of room. 3 digs for Stevenson, now 22 assists for Nellie, the transfer from Montana State. That'll find the back corner for the Cavaliers.
And one of her favorite things is the little girls in the crowd, because she said, that used to be me, guys.
Once upon a time, and now she's putting on a show for those little girls. Thank you very much, Ansley. Another really good decision by Nellie Stevenson. Now for Florida State. Off the freshman kill out of the middle. That'll send Philly Maua back to serve. It's a good one. Cadence Booth comes in on the attack. Whalen off speed, picked up. Robinson, same story. Both sides taking some velo off the ball. Becca White takes a rip.
Woo. Had to dodge out of the way on that one.
I got a hand up that you weren't asking for.
Wake you up in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. And so will that ace serve.
Outside hitter, you're getting what you call junk balls. So those are sets that are rarely perfect sets. A middle, you're getting a lot more perfect sets. As an outside hitter, you're cleaning things up all the time.
Mark my words, Krista Wilburn will be a superstar. And considering the talent that Sam Erger continues to churn out down in Dallas, I believe her 100%. Speaking of superstars, really strong program in Charlottesville.
Now, unfortunately, Florida State has so many new players. A lot of these players do not know or remember that losses.
Dode serves. Tight. And a misconnection by the Noles, but it's going to be a point for FSU. Overpass. And good night. Yane Henke with kill number 21, and the Noles beat the Cavaliers in 4.